The MCU just dropped one of its biggest Disney Plus announcements yet. The Fantastic Four, First Steps, is officially coming to Disney Plus, and fans are finally getting their first real look at Marvel's first family in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. This is more than just another superhero film. It's the beginning of a new era for the MCU. The Fantastic Four, First Steps, will start streaming on Disney Plus on November 5th. This is the same movie directed by Matt Shakman, the filmmaker behind WandaVision, and it marks the long-awaited debut of the Fantastic Four in the MCU timeline. According to Marvel, the film will also be available in IMAX Enhanced format on Disney Plus, which means expanded aspect ratios and more visual detail, especially for those watching on big screens. Let's talk about the cast, because this lineup is huge. Pedro Pascal will play Reed Richards, also known as Mr. Fantastic. Vanessa Kirby stars as Sue Storm, the Invisible Woman. Joseph Quinn takes on Johnny Storm, the Human Torch. And Ebon Moss-Bachrach plays Ben Grimm, better known as The Thing. That is a seriously strong cast, with actors coming off hits like The Last of Us, Mission Impossible, Stranger Things, and The Bear. But it doesn't stop there. The villains in this movie are going cosmic. Ralph Ineson will play Galactus, the Devourer of Worlds, and Julia Garner will appear as the Silver Surfer. Having both of them in one film sets the stage for something massive in the MCU's future. These are not small-time villains. They're forces of nature. Bringing them into the story means Marvel is expanding into bigger, more cosmic territory than ever before. Another interesting detail, revealed in Marvel's official article, is the setting. The movie takes place in a retro-futuristic world, inspired by the 1960s. That means we're getting a visual style that combines mid-century aesthetics with futuristic design. Think chrome technology, vintage suits, and classic science fiction vibes. This isn't just a time period. It's a mood. It's a love letter to the era when the Fantastic Four comics first launched in 1961. This stylistic approach can make the Fantastic Four First Step stand out from every other MCU movie we've seen. Instead of grounding everything in realism, Marvel seems to be leaning into the colorful, optimistic science fiction tone that made the original comic special. It's about discovery, adventure, and family. Three things that define both the Fantastic Four and the early spirit of the Marvel Universe. Since the movie is premiering directly on Disney Plus, it's part of Marvel's larger strategy to use streaming to build hype between theatrical releases. This announcement also gives Disney Plus a major exclusive during the fall season, right before the holidays. For fans, that means no need to wait for Blu-ray or digital release. You'll be able to stream the full movie at home, day one. The IMAX Enhanced version on Disney Plus is another important part of this announcement. It's designed to give viewers a larger field of view, with up to 26% more picture in key scenes. If you got a TV that supports IMAX Enhanced, you'll be able to experience those expanded visuals just as the filmmakers intended. That's a big step toward bringing the cinematic experience directly into people's homes. It's also worth noting that the Fantastic Four First Steps could play a major role in shaping the next chapter of the MCU. With the multiverse saga underway, this movie might connect directly to upcoming Avengers projects, especially with cosmic threats like Galactus entering the scene. It's possible that Reed Richards and his team will become central figures in the next phase of the MCU, just like Iron Man and Captain America were in the first phase. And if the title First Steps means what it sounds like, this is only the beginning. Marvel may be setting up a trilogy or even multiple crossovers featuring the Fantastic for alongside other heroes like Doctor Strange, the X-Men, or the Guardians of the Galaxy. The possibilities are wide open, especially now that Disney Plus gives Marvel a platform to build storylines across movies and streaming shows. So to sum it up, here's what we know from this Disney Plus announcement. The Fantastic Four First Steps arrives on November 5th. It's directed by Matt Shakman, stars Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby, Joseph Quinn, and Ebon Moss-Bachrach, and features Ralph Ineson as Galactus and Julia Garner as the Silver Surfer. It's set in a 1960s-inspired retro-futuristic world, and it'll be available in IMAX Enhanced format exclusively on Disney Plus. This is a major milestone for the MCU, not just because it brings one of Marvel's most iconic teams into the fold, but because it signals that Marvel Studios is ready to push creative boundaries again. After years of anticipation, the Fantastic Four are finally taking their first steps in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. If you're a fan of the MCU, this Disney Plus announcement is one you don't want to miss. Mark your calendars for November 5th. Get your Disney Plus subscription ready and prepare to witness the beginning of Marvel's first family. Because if this is only their first step, imagine where they'll go next.